When you first start ArcGIS Pro and open a new project with a new geodatabase, you typically get something that looks like this. In this case, I have an area I worked in before, so it shows up the world topography for that area. Here's our study area. And you get the default geodatabase here. Now, if I want to add data, I can simply, on my map, go to Add Data, and I have to navigate to my folders. Now, the first time I open it up, typically it goes to the default folder. And so I can do things to improve how my data are accessed and how I have files shown to me so that things go quicker. You want to set up your catalog or use your catalog so I don't have to always click through various areas to find my data, that it's right up here, the databases and the folders. And I do this by introducing in the catalog my folders I'm going to access and my databases I'm going to access. Now, in your case, you want to add databases that are going to be used. And so once you've copied the data to your local drive, you have to find those data and add them. In this case, let's say I've copied my data onto my local drive, and I've copied them here into my Dropbox folder, in this case, down into my courses 429520 data, and then I have my geodatabase I might want to add. So here at the front, I might use the practice areas geodatabase first in the first couple of weeks. And so if I do that, right-click, add the geodatabase, and then navigate to it, it gets set in a list. And if I want to access it, then all the data there show up. So if I have to load or unload or copy into it or do other things, the data are there. Another thing you might want to do if you have multiple data or multiple resources in a folder is I can right-click and add a folder connection. So I might have, again, a folder that I'm going to access quite a lot. So again, if I go back to my Dropbox and the 4295 and the courses, where I have my data, I might want to access this folder for many things. And so I can just add this folder. And so it shows up in the folder list as well as the data in the database list. Then when I go to add data, so if I have my map and I ask it to add data, I can, at the top here, look at the folders that I've linked to and the databases. And so it's a direct link. And I don't have to always keep going through that list because Arc doesn't automatically search the last place you searched. Or if you have a directory tree, you might spend a lot of time walking around those. So in this case, I can just add them to my databases and my project in the catalog, and then they'll show up here at the top, my databases and folders that I've added, right at my fingertips. And so I can go grab things I want, like here, the campus images, and load them because they're in that folder right away. And so those are both two ways to streamline the operation of ArcGIS, loading data, finding data, moving things around among files by having them there at your fingertips.